Haifa Erickson, a woman, mother, and activist born on the West Bank of Palestine in 1948. Many of her words are entangled in my own. I thank her and all of you here for holding space to speak when so many in this world are silenced. They could have named her Palestine, imbued her with all their hope for a return in the future to a peaceful Jerusalem where Jews, Christians, and Muslims all live together as Palestinians, as people. Before the night when the armored car came and told her parents that they would have to leave everything, just for a week, and when the war was over they could return, could simply resume their lives. As the well-loved, respectable family, her father's door was always open to give advice to friends and neighbors, and her mother taught the ladies to crochet, serving Arabic coffee whose grounds would be read for insight into the future. That was 1948. They have not returned. They could have named her Palestine. She had all the fight in her, all the strength of a nation denied its identity, all the strength of a woman denied her identity, her uniqueness, denied her acceptance to the family, wedged in her place by her culture, constantly reminded that she will bring shame on the family. She cannot hardly breathe without being reminded that she is a girl. And in her, all the strength that it takes to leave once and for all for Seattle. So perhaps it was prophetic that they named her Haifa, which means beauty, gorgeous, also the word for the beautiful body of an Arabic horse, perfection. Not something her family ever expected of her, or at least they never showed it. Her three eldest brothers were the pride of the family. But as our interview progresses, I cannot help but be moved by her indomitable spirit. Haifa, the young girl who was not afraid when the bomb fell in her father's front yard, who was not afraid to run past the python who lurked in her grandma's blackberry bush. The innocent girl who spent her Fridays with the nuns, learning how to crochet and embroider, and later, as she grew up, she chose to volunteer her time at the local hospital, treating the napalm burns of young men who resembled blackened coals. She stitches their wounds and cools their scorched hearts. And now she can laugh, erupt into laughter at the shocked look on my young face as she tells me these stories, these blunt truths. Now she can tell me the good things she makes herself remember about her mother, that she was a wonderful cook, that she was generous and honest, her mother, who lost everything overnight, her mother, who never let Haifa feel she was part of the family, who wanted her to be sexless, to be a nun, her mother, who prayed to the Virgin Maria, spinning rosary beads through her fingers even when the bomb sat on the back door, who declared its malfunction a blessing from the Virgin Maria, Aler al-Alma, Aler al-Amma, may God rest her soul.